All right, good morning, Al Hindman, the magistrate. Today's the date and time set for video arraignments with Van Buren Township. Timothy Allen Porter, correct?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Porter, Dan, you're representing Mr. Porter, correct?
Good morning, Your Honor. Yes, Daniel Batar on behalf of Mr. Porter, gone over the charges with him. Waive a formal reading. Stand mute, please.
Boy, it either wants to work today or it doesn't, I'll tell you. All right, I've entered a plea of not guilty for Mr. Porter. We're to the bond portion of this case. They're recommending a personal bond, but based upon the charges, bond is A, shows up in court, and B, the safety of the public. So that I'm going to have you comment, Mr. Patar.
Yes, Judge. Mr. Porter is employed. He's a tool and die maker. He's worked at his last position for at least the last 6 years. He's engaged. He has 2 minor children, the ages of 6 and 9 years old. We understand it as a serious allegation, Your Honor. However, he understands he has to come back to court. He will appear at all future court hearings. We're asking you to adopt that recommendation from the police, considering they have no opposition to a personal bond, Judge. I understand your concerns about him operating a motor vehicle and possibly being a threat to the public. But he does have a couple of prior OWIs, but they were years ago. So he hasn't been in trouble for those in, I think, over 20 years, Judge.
Mr. Porter, I'm going to enter that plea of not guilty. I'm going to schedule the matter for a probable cause hearing on Wednesday, April 28th this year in front of Judge Oakley, reference case number 21-0191. It's going to be at 10:15 a.m. I'm going to release you reluctantly on a $5,000 personal bond. You can't purchase, consume, or possess alcohol. You understand that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
A $5,000 personal. Dan, that wraps up Mr. Porter.
Yes, Judge. Could I give you a phone number to put on his court-appointed attorney sheet, Judge?
Yeah.
Or Andy?
Or
Yep, I'll write it down.
Okay, 734-636-3383.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you. Everyone have a good day. Andy, if there's anything else, I'm sure you'll let me know.
I will. Thank you.
All right, Andy, where are we at?
If you would like to do the other arraignment, it looks like she is there in the room. Dana Reed.
Dana Reed, Al Hindman, the magistrate. Today's the date and time set for an arraignment. This is a misdemeanor complaint for domestic violence. It's an alleged offense date of April 14th of this year. The location, and she does not have an attorney, correct?
No, I do not.
The location is 48470 Denton, apartment 201. Kenneth Benfield is the complainant victim. The officer that's signing on this information, I believe, who is that?
Believe it's Detective Bettendorf.
Okay, so it's signed already, correct?
That's my belief, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Reed, you're charged with 1 count of domestic violence. It's just an allegation today. I'm not saying you're guilty. I'm just putting you on notice the charge is formally brought against you. You understand that?
Yes,
It alleges you did make an assault or assault and battery upon a Kenneth Bentel, an individual to whom she had a dating relationship. That's in violation of 750.81(2). It's a misdemeanor that you have what's called a second offense notice. They're putting the court on notice that you were previously convicted of assault or assault and battering her spouse, or former resident of her household, knowingly and assaultingly a pregnant individual by violating MCL 750.81(2) and MCL 750.81(4). This turns this into a 1-year misdemeanor that you could be sentenced up to 1 year in jail. You read and signed your advice to rights form, correct?
yes, I did, Your Honor.
You understand those rights, correct?
Yes, I do.
I'm entering a plea of not guilty on your behalf. I'm going to schedule this matter with a pretrial with a state prosecutor. And that's going to be on Tuesday, April 27th of this year, 10 a.m. with Judge Oakley.
Okay,
When it comes to bond, I want you to pay close attention to detail. Officer, the complainant victim lives at 48470 Denton.
That's what I've been advised.
Okay, Ms. Reed, you cannot return to be in or around or near 48470 Denton Road, apartment 201. No contact with Kenneth Benfill. If you need to go there to get what you need to live between now and when this case is adjudicated, you're going to make an appointment with the Van Buren Township Police Department, and they'll do what's called a civil standby. Do you understand that?
yes, sir.
And that appointment will be at their convenience. Do you have an address where you're going to be going between now and then?
I have no idea yet. I'm probably gonna go to my mom's.
What is your cell number?
734-328-4617.
734?
328-4617.
You know your mother's address.
Yes, 35747 Booth, Booth, Westland, 48186.
48.
186.
All right, pay close attention to those bond details, $5,000 personal. Officer, you're good on the case number. 21-0312, 21-0312. That wraps up this arraignment. Do we agree?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're outside.
Here.